My friends, it's love reading time. I'm in a weird mood. I just did a reading and I'm in a very weird mood. So I don't know if you're in like a very confident, like I'm in a high vibe energy right now, which, you know, I usually am, but this is something else. So you could be feeling very confident right now. I'm feeling like Nine of Pentacles energy. You could even be someone who's like, why am I even clicking on this reading? Like, honestly, because this is going to be about, I can already tell what this is going to be about. This is going to be about someone who's attached to your energy. And I'm almost feeling like you're in the energy where you're feeling really good. And again, you may be even wondering why you clicked on this reading, or maybe, you know, you're hitting that point where you're not clicking on as many love readings anymore. I'm just seeing, you know, I'm wearing my green shirt, so you could be very my green shirt. This is the first time I've worn it. You could be very open right now. I just pulled a heart. I just pulled a card about, for the collective, about open heart chakra energy. It's also, Mercury is in retrograde. So if you're like someone whose heart is open, you're probably attracting new and old. So anyway, we'll see what this reading's about. I don't even know what it's going to be about. I just know that I'm supposed to do it. So let's go. We've got shallow on the bottom. So you could have been dealing with someone in your past who was quite shallow. It could be that this is someone, when you were with them, this is horrible to say, but when you were with them, you could have started to feel quite, we have hollow, empty. So you could have felt like there was something missing. It could have also been that this person, you know, Four of Cups you, which is the energy of not appreciating you, not knowing what they had. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what you need to hear. I'm going to cut the deck and we'll see what's on the bottom. We've got Divine Feminine. Listen, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling a Divine Feminine. I was feeling that, like I said, Nine of Pentacles energy, that confident, like, why am I even clicking on this reading type of energy? That's what I was feeling. Divine Feminine, confirmation. You're in your Divine Feminine energy. Heart chakra, attracting, not chasing. And like I said, what happens when you're in that energy is not only are you attracting new energy, but you could be attracting, you know, someone from your past. Maybe you want to be attracting someone from your past, you know? And you don't have to feel bad about that. Like, you can still be a Divine Feminine and still want to watch this reading, okay? Anyway, interesting. I love that. That was cool. That was a cool sync. Anyway, so let's see what this person is hiding from you. We've got intimacy, missing your intimacy, and we've got past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. So it feels to me like you were dealing with someone who you have a past life connection with. It feels like you were stuck in some type of pattern with this person. And I feel like you released that pattern. We have letting go on the bottom. So it feels like, you know, you released this person or they rejected you, because right under Divine Feminine, I forgot to mention it, we had the abandoned and rejection card. So the thing I was hearing is that this could have been someone where you were repeating cycles and the universe made it so that they pushed you away because the cycle needed to end and you weren't doing it for yourself. Or it could be that you ended the cycle, you're in Divine Feminine energy right now. And now, either way, whoever's connected to your energy is feeling very left out in the cold because you're shining, you know, you're doing great. Your heart open, I'm telling you. That's the energy that this reading is giving. And we have someone missing your intimacy. You could have felt a very intimate connection with this person. You know, we've got Divine Feminine, so you could be counterparts, you know, certainly with this energy. But this person misses, you know, confiding in you, misses being able to tell you about their day, being able to come to you when something was wrong. You could have also been dealing with someone who had a fear of intimacy. Maybe you guys have memories like that where you had your head on their lap. I'm hearing that could be a thing. So let's see what else comes out. Interesting. Maybe they read to you. Books could be symbolic. We have time cycles. So this is what I mean. It feels we've got 10 of Wands energy on the bottom. So it feels to me like cycles were repeating and something had to happen, something had to end, and the universe orchestrated it. Whether that was you doing it, them, divine intervention. Sometimes like weird things will happen to cause a separation between two people. External circumstances, I mean. So we have time, waiting, cycles, moments. So really interesting. That's the same person. I am worthy of a life partner who wants to be with me forever. That's your affirmation. Yes. I almost called you a queen, which I don't normally do. Do people call you a queen? Because I almost said, yes, queen. And I don't talk like that. Like, I don't talk like that. Interesting. That popped down, affirmation. That is divine feminine energy. You know your worth. You are worthy of someone who can give you the love that you can give someone else, you know? Anyway, this is the same person. I've never noticed that in these cards. I've never noticed a synchronicity like that. This is the same person. So this is someone who's missing your energy, waiting for the right time to reach out for you. Reach out for you. Reach out to you. Interesting. I don't say things like sometimes the words that fly out of my mouth, truth behind them. Reaching out for you. This could be in the physical. You know, they could be approaching you in the physical. And by that I mean like showing up at your door, showing up at your work. But anyway, this person's waiting for the right time to reach out to you. Look at this. So this is someone who's waiting for that, you know, cycle to end. If you're dealing with an avoidant, I saw an amazing video on how no contact works between anxious attachment and anxious avoidant, and about how the avoidant goes through cycles of, at first they feel great because they don't have someone, you know, on their energy anymore. And then they start to think about things, and then they start to feel remorse, and then they start to feel lonely and longing and all of that. So it's interesting that this card is here because I feel like maybe you're dealing with someone who's going through those cycles of like regret and missing you and longing for you and realizing, you know, whoops, I had a divine feminine. Whoops. Interesting. So let's see what else comes out. We have silence. So this person is being very silent with you. You could be being silent with them, you know. This is kind of, it's frozen, no words, stonewall. You could be being, you know, Queen of Swords with them right now. Interesting. Interesting. We've got mixed signals on the bottom. So I feel like this person might be worried about approaching you, not knowing how you're going to react to them. We've got confusion and hoping. So interesting. So this is someone who is waiting for the right time to come in because they have a hope here that they can have another chance with you. This person could have caused a lot of confusion in your life. We have this confusion card and the silence and the mixed signals. I'm seeing like Knight of Wands energy, someone very inconsistent, someone, you know, not really prioritizing you. I'm hearing like situationship. I'm hearing, you know, I'm not ready for a relationship, but let's do all these other things, you know, which can confuse the other person. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Return. Mercury in retrograde. Your heart chakra open. There's going to be people returning. And if you don't want them to return, why are you watching this reading? Anyway. I always find I like it a little bit to say that because people will be like, I don't want this piece of scum back. It's like, then why are you here? Why did you click on it if you don't want them back? I think maybe you do a little. Anyway, we do have, look at this, we have pride and ego, and this is what's really interesting is the tiger represents divine feminine energy, the cheetah represents divine masculine energy, and you are in divine feminine energy. And I feel like this person can feel it, and they're intimidated. They're intimidated to approach you. And I don't mean like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to reach out to them. I don't mean that. I mean more of like inner intimidation, like it's intimidating their ego. Very interesting. Anyway, I also feel like this is someone who has to swallow their pride and reach out to you, because I don't think that you're reaching out to them, because you're in divine feminine energy, which means you are focused inward. You are focused on attracting in what wants to be there, not anything else. You're not chasing it. So I do see this person. I'm hearing the ball is in their court. I'm seeing the Emperor card from the Light Seers Tarot, where he has a chess piece, and it's like the move is theirs. They're the ones that need to make the move. I don't see you chasing this person. You know, do you think about this person? You're watching this reading, so of course you do. But I don't see you chasing them. I do see them coming back towards you. Let's just get a couple more. Let's just get 2 more. We've got distance. So you and this person could be at a distance, or you could be at an unemotional distance. Interesting. We have like the Fool card energy. So it does feel like this person, you know, wants to take a risk and come towards you. The other thing I was seeing for some of you, if there is a distance, this could be someone, you know, if they're serious, that actually comes to see you in person or contacts you and says, I know we live 3 hours away, but I want to drive and see you so that we can have this conversation. There's something here about this person taking a risk when it comes to distance. Actually, what I'm hearing is that this person maybe didn't, if this is a long distance connection, distance could have been a factor. You know, maybe this person didn't want to commit to this because of the distance, or they thought it was too, there's something here about, you know, it being risky, whatever that means to you. Now, I'm glad this came back around, because we have rejection and we have divine feminine. So it's very possible that this person rejected you, and then you did this, and now they feel like that, abandoned, left out in the cold, you're done. Very interesting. Spirit's saying another one. We have the chaser. You're done chasing. What did I say? I feel like you had to chase this person and you got sick of it. You got sick of chasing this person. You got sick of asking this person to love you. You got sick of asking this person to show up. And you know, when you stopped chasing, they turned around and was like, well, where'd you go? Where'd they go? And we have 5 of Cups energy. We have loss, grief, depression, sorrow. One thing I wanted to mention is I heard another reader. I love to watch other readers because I kind of, any meaning that they say that I don't typically think of with that card, I kind of store it in my memory bank. But they were saying the 5 of Cups can be someone who walked away too soon. someone who walked away prematurely, who thought the grass was greener on the other side. And I'm going to remember that meaning. Anyway, 2 more and then we'll get tarot. And we'll see, you know, this returning person's abandoned. This returning person's we have divine masculine. That was amazing. See, Spirit was like, just keep going. Just keep going. That is amazing. That doesn't happen very often with this deck, that both cards come out. That was magical. So we do have someone starting to chase you. So it feels to me like you are no longer in chaser energy, and that means more than just saying, I'm not going to chase anymore. I've been in that, I'm not going to chase anymore. Meanwhile, I'm like, chase. I do it like with everything. Like, I'm not talking about love even. I'm talking about like, I'm not going to chase anymore. I'm just going to allow in divine timing. And then I order something and it says, and I'm like, when's it going to come? When's it going to come? Check the tracking number. When's it going to come? Chasing. Anyway, we have divine masculine here, and we do have this ecstasy card, which talks about chasing. And the energy that I'm getting is this divine masculine, you know, is realizing that the things that they were putting their time and energy into, you know, addictions, third parties, work, friends, drinking, whatever it was, video games, scrolling social media, is not bringing them fulfillment. It's not bringing them that good time that they felt energetically with you. Energy doesn't lie, my friends. Energy doesn't lie. Anyway, we've got a divine masculine feeling very left out in the cold. I don't know why I felt like saying it like that. I almost said it like even more. This is what I mean. If you watched my pick a card reading yesterday, you could have resonated with one of those piles, because there was this one pile where I was feeling very like, I don't even know the right word for it. I'm autistic. I don't know what these things mean. Is it salty? Is that the right word? Saucy? I don't know. Does it start with an S? But it's just this energy of like, I know my worth. Anyway, and I was going to say, we have this little divine masculine left out in the cold. Oh no. Well, now they have to glow up. They have to glow up. They have to show up, you know? And that's what this one is doing. So I'm kind of seeing that this is a collective where I am grateful each day I wake up. Each day I wake up more energized. I am grateful. Each day I wake up more energized. That's your affirmation. Divine feminine, you could be someone who is working on gratitude, you know, showing gratitude for all the things in your life right now, doing things that keep your vibrations high, doing things that keep you happy. You could be spending a lot of time on self-love, a lot of time treating yourself to things. Anyway, and what we have here is we have you're no longer in chaser energy, okay? So even if you're just, I'm confirming it. You're not in chasing energy. Even if your ego is like, well, am I still, because I'm watching a reading? So many people are like, if I watch a reading, is that chasing? Well, if you watch a reading, you know, all day, maybe. For me, if it comes across my path, I watch it. If I feel called to watch it, I'll watch it. Anyway, it doesn't mean you're chasing. But I'm seeing the roles are being reversed, because now this person, it's like they're turning around and starting to chase you. I'm seeing the image of, that's weird. I'm seeing the image of a fair ride. I'm going to go to the next part. I'm getting the weirdest download right now. And it hasn't happened to me with a fair ride. But I'm seeing, I believe it's called the Gravitron. And you like lay on a tilted thing and it spins around, and as it's spinning, you're going up and down, and like the thing is, every time you're spinning, gravity is making the board you're laying on, not strapped onto, go up and down, up and down. And I'm just thinking of the counterpart journey, and I'm seeing this gravitron. Please, someone please validate me and tell me you know what I'm talking about. But I'm seeing this gravitron spinning, you know, and I'm seeing like cycles, Wheel of Fortune energy, cycles repeating, you know, like that the cards were saying. And the up and down, like the up and down roller coaster of it, the mind of it. And then eventually the gravitron starts slowing down. I think it's the gravitron, and starts spinning in the other direction. There's one of those rides, or is it the ride? I'm losing so many people right now. Or is it the ride in the Sandlot, where you're going forward around and around and around, and then it comes to a halt, and then it starts going backwards. Anyway, the point is, doesn't matter what ride it is. The point is that the roles are being reversed. Things are shifting. There's a shift. And that's what I was feeling the minute I hit record. I was feeling that shifted energy. Go you. Go you. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. So I'm being called to get my Light Seers Tarot, and that's not the deck I had picked out. Let me look at the bottom of the deck I had picked out. Oh, I have to use this one? Spirit told me to use this one. How interesting. We have strength, inner strength, confidence, knowing your worth. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is exactly the energy I was picking up on. You know, the Queen of Wands is the queen most connected to spirit. So you are in divine feminine energy, knowing your worth, having confidence, shining your light, you know, focusing on yourself, knowing you're hot. And then we've got this Page of Wands. It's like somebody wanting to reach out to you, somebody wanting to send you a message. Maybe this person is going to mail something to you. Anyway, Spirit told me, as soon as I saw strength and your person's pride and ego and the Queen of Wands, this was the deck. Spirit says, yes, this deck. So let's give it a shuffle. Oh! Come on now! The Empress, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm like a proud mama over here. Seriously, that was amazing. The Empress. I gotta recut that. That just blew my mind. We have the Three of Wands, forward movement. It's blowing my mind. Let's cut the deck. You Empress, you. What's underneath you? We've got the Ace of Swords, breakthrough moment, clarity. So I feel like you've been through a breakthrough. I'm going to start asking about your person, but I think you've been through a breakthrough. And I think that's why your person's been through a breakthrough, is because you've been through a breakthrough. Interesting. We've got the Ten of Wands, which we saw in this deck, and the Fool. Your message, your affirmation, I am working on whatever your name is for whatever your name is. So my affirmation was, I am working on Kelly for Kelly. And that's the trick, you know? So many people on this journey start, you know, doing the work because of the person they're connected to. Because of they're fixated on that relationship, you know? And it's important that you're doing the work for you. It's not about, it's not about doing the work so you can have this person. It's about doing the work for you. You have to be doing the work for you. Some people, myself included, on my journey, You know, there were times on my journey where I hit a roadblock and I was like, this is all pointless. I'm going to stop working on myself now. If you have that mindset, like, well, I guess I'll work on it until my person comes back. Wrong mindset. It's about working on it for you. It's about healing for you. It's about falling in love with you. Anyway, so let's cut that deck. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So you could have been dealing with someone who led you on, who confused you, someone who maybe was even emotionally manipulative at times, wanted control over the situation. And we've got the Four of Pentacles underneath. It was coming from a place of lack of self-esteem. It was coming from a place of distorted masculine energy. And I feel really called to read you, since it's right here. Where is it? Because I'm pulling out this deck, that means I have to get you one of these cards, just so you know. Just so you know. The distorted masculine. The distorted masculine is here for all of us to see in every day in our lives. It is characterized by an unwillingness to trust, tending to ignore emotions and intuition. King of Cups in reverse. Hello, distorted masculine. I see you. Seriously. I knew it. Wanting proof of everything and insisting on a logical or rational approach. Part of the mode we all grew up with to a greater or lesser extent. This old paradigm is now becoming obsolete. Let's see. The distorted masculine loves bureaucracy. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to say it. Bureaucracy? I don't know how to say it. I seriously can't get my mouth to say that word. Power for the sake of it and separateness rather than togetherness. So they'd rather run than be together. He tends to work within a win-lose dynamic where there can only be one winner, one prize. So it's a competition, essentially. Taking advantage and taking whatever is available are seen as business as usual in this mode. So like take, not giving the energy, just taking it. Again, being emotionally King of Cups in reverse. You know, it's right here. You could have been overgiving to this person, you know? I'm just seeing like the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, like give, and then this King of Cups in reverse, take. Anyway, so let's see what's going on here. What do we need to know about this masculine? I'm saying it like that. I guess it's about them. And I'm not talking about gender. We have the Hierophant. So this is someone who you do have, you know, they feel this spiritual connection. They feel this spiritual bond with you. It could be that this is someone who is going through spiritual ascension right now, so they may not be feeling well right now. Maybe you're picking up on that. We have Judgment! Yeah, we do! Fucking right. This is amazing energy. This is amazing. And you know what? None of it would have happened without all the work that you've been putting in, my friend, just so you know. So very interesting. We have the Hierophant and Judgment. So we have this person wanting to talk to you, this person wanting to take accountability for that King of Cups behavior that we were seeing, that came from a place of wounded masculine energy, came from a place of low self-esteem, lack of self-worth, lack of self-confidence. It's very possible that this person, you know, put you on a pedestal and then felt like they couldn't live up to you, you know, even though they were the ones that put you up there. Anyway, this is huge energy, the Hierophant and Judgment. And we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which I'll explain in a minute. So the Nine of Swords in reverse is very symbolic of this person getting ready to talk to you, you know, they want to, something that they've been thinking about, obsessing over, worrying over, they've turned that thought inward, Judgment. And now they want to talk to you. They want to share. They want to unload some of these burdens is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing like the 10 of Wands in reverse as well. They want to come in and alleviate the meaning. Listen to my throat closing over. Alleviate stress by sharing with you what they're going through. It's like they can't take it anymore. Very interesting. Amazing energy. Oh man, that's the best. We have the Queen of Swords. You're like, and? I love it. I love it. Excuse you, bless you, Wally. So this is that's my cat. So this is someone who, you know, like I said, they're worried about how you're going to receive them. Because you clearly, like I said, the ball was in their court. That's what I was hearing. You've got your hands in your pockets. You know your worth. You know your truth. Now, I do feel like for some of you, you put a... Bless you again. He's bathing. Maybe your person's getting ready to come see you. Anyway. I do feel like you know your worth here. I don't know if you put up a boundary with this person or maybe they cut you off. Maybe they were cold with you. But you know your worth, Queen of Swords. And this person, there's intimidation. Like I said, there's intimidation there, inner intimidation, you know, because you're in your power and they're intimidated by that because they're worried about rejection is what I'm hearing. We've got the Knight of Pentacles underneath. So this could be someone maybe they want to take things slow with you, but we'll see. Let's see what they're currently thinking about this connection. Their energy is like Hierophant, Judgment, beautiful. We have 3 of Pentacles, interesting. So they're thinking about how to reconnect with you. They're thinking about ways to reconnect with you. They could even be thinking, remember I said showing up at work. 3 of Pentacles. Surprising you at work, sending something to your work, flowers. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, fear of rejection. Told you. So it's like they want to work things out with you. They want another chance here. They want to... This is someone trying to figure out how to exchange energy with you. I'm seeing someone like trying to... I'm hearing the term grasping at straws, like trying to figure out what excuse can I use to reach out? You know, what can I use as a way to start talking to them? Maybe you have a birthday coming up. Maybe they saw something online about you and they're going to say, hey, I saw this thing about you. Just wanted to see how you're doing. But clearly this is someone who feels left out in the cold because you're shining your light right now. You're glowing and they're not feeling that glow anymore. They're not feeling the warmth from your light. So they're feeling very left out in the cold here. They could be worrying that you're... Tell me more. They know your worth. The Empress. That's how they're thinking about this connection. And what was on the freaking deck? In the excuse me. When I cut the deck, it was Divine Feminine and the Abandoned card. The 5 of Pentacles. So they're feeling like they're watching you glow. They're watching you attract. They're watching you thrive. And they're over here. What can I do about that? You know, how can I get my foot in the door? 3 of Pentacles. Anyway, interesting. Let's see how they're feeling about you. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. And we've got the Tower in reverse. How interesting. So the Tower in reverse shows that they've had a shift in the way they view you. They have a shift in the way they view this connection. We do have, for how they're feeling about you, we have the 5 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And I'm hearing with the Tower in reverse, you know, the 5 of Wands shows conflict. So there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of ups and downs. Remember that ride I was describing between the two of you, lots of blockages. And I feel like this person with the Tower in reverse, you know, It's the bike guy. I wonder if he knows he's he's YouTube popular. Interesting. There he goes. Anyway, what I was saying is with the Tower in reverse, I feel like this person is having a shift, a foundational shift in the way they were viewing this conflict. And now they're seeing it came from a place of, you know, it came from a place of things that needed growth. Like they needed self-growth, I'm hearing. It came from a place of lack of self-worth from within is what I'm hearing. The other thing I'm hearing is that your person could be having a shift in the way they view this, because I feel like this person had a fear of commitment with you. And now it's like that's not how they're seeing this, you know? They're seeing what it's like not to be committed to you, and they don't like it, is what I'm hearing. Let's get another one for how they're feeling about you. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got the Lovers in reverse there too. So they're feeling very disconnected from you, you know, very, I'm hearing shook. Let's see how else they're feeling about you. Oh, Six of Cups. Yep. Longing for you, wanting to reach out, missed opportunity. I'm just seeing someone like, you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing I Want to Grow Old with You by Adam Sandler is what I'm hearing. I want to make you smile. Anyway, I won't sing it. But I'm hearing carry you when your arthritis is bad. I want to grow old with you. And this person's thinking missed opportunity. Like, again, they've seen what it's like not to be committed to you. I feel very sad all of a sudden looking at this card. Like this whole reading, I felt your energy, and now I'm feeling your person's energy, and it's quite sad, you know? We have the World in reverse, so they don't feel like this is done, you know? They don't have closure here. They feel like this is unfinished. Interesting. Let's see their intentions. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So the Nine of Pentacles is basically to meet you where you're at. You know, Nine of Pentacles is a solid investment. It's, you know, this person's intentions. We have Page of Wands. So this person's intentions, this is so interesting, is to work up the confidence to come towards you, to make a move. That is really interesting. I didn't hear it until just then. But truly, their intentions. I want to be confident enough so that I can reach out to that person. That's what I'm hearing. I want to feel like I'm in a good enough place and I've got enough to offer. And then I'm going to reach out. You know, remember that waiting card that we saw where the masculine was waiting for the perfect moment when they thought they were enough, you know? It's really interesting how the dynamic works with counterparts, because when the masculine doesn't feel like they're enough or like they're worthy, they withdraw, they run. And when the feminine doesn't feel worthy, they chase. They can't let it go. Isn't that interesting? And then when the feminine is feeling worthy, they're like, I know my worth and I deserve better than that. It's a very interesting journey. Anyway, so yeah, this person their intentions are to feel like they're stable enough to reach out. Page of Wands, you know, to send that message, to hit send on that message, to send that package, whatever it is, to send that letter, whatever it is. And then very nice, we have the King of Pentacles here. So it does feel like this person's, you know, intentions are to bring long-term stability to this. To me, it feels like they're trying, again, they want to meet you where you are. They know they need to step up. I just heard step up their game. I don't even know what that means, but whatever. Let's see what action they're going to take towards you, my friend. What action will they take? We have the Ace of Wands. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. Solid offer. So, this person wants to come towards you. You know, their next action, Ace of Pentacles, to bring you a solid offer. Remember how they're looking at this connection right now, Page of Pentacles. They need to bring stability. They need to bring a better offer than they did in the past. And, you know, this is also, Ace of Pentacles can talk about, like, oh, we have two aces here. I didn't even realize that. That's magic. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles can talk about confidence. So I feel like this person, again, once they're in that higher energy of confidence, that's when they're going to reach out. That's when you want them to reach out. You don't want them to reach out when they're, you know, in low vibrational energy. You don't want them to reach out when they're doing it impulsively to get a fix. That Divine Masculine card, my phone's about to die. But that Divine Masculine card talks about how the Divine Masculine needs to return to the energy of the Divine Feminine. And that's where that inconsistency comes from. Because they start feeling like they need a hit of that Divine Feminine energy. So they Knight of Wands it and come in, hey, how you doing? You still like me? Okay, good. I'll see you later. They come in for a hit of that energy. Think of, my hair just got caught in my ring. Think of the Temperance card. You know, you have this healing elixir that they need. Anyway, I'm just going to plug in my phone. Hang on. I'll be shocked if my phone stays there. I have it balancing in between a tarot box and a crystal ball because it's plugged in. Anyway, if it falls, that's what's happening. So yeah, their next action, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, two aces. So, you know, their intentions are to pick up that wand and take action. And that's exactly what they do once they feel stable enough, which is exactly following suit with their intentions. When I'm confident enough, I will reach out. There's the offer. For some of you, that could be even a proposal, because we do have them looking at you as Hierophant energy, you know? Interesting. So let's see near future energy between you and this person. Near future energy between you and them. We have the Page of Cups. So there is this, I feel like this person is either younger than you or more emotionally immature than you. But we do have them starting to chase you. We have them coming in, following their intuition. Page of Cups, so important. Page of Cups, following your intuition. Believing in the impossible, Page of Cups. But we have them near future energy, listening to their intuition, Knight of Swords chasing you. Remember that came out in those other cards. So this is them coming in very quickly, wanting to, you know, send you a lot of messages, communicate with you, make plans to see you. Let's get another one for that Knight of Swords. Show me that Knight of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands. Injustice. 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone, 9 of Wands, is about the final push. It's like, let's fight for this. It's, you know, a connection worth fighting for. And we have Justice in the 10 of Pentacles. So we do see truth, clarity, accountability, a conversation, whatever this justice is for you. And then 10 of Pentacles. So there does seem to be some stability coming here. Like I said, the fact that Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy came out, very interesting. Now, as promised, I need to get you these love cards. Actually, do I need advice? Let's just, Spirit's tell me one card of advice. Let's get you some advice about this. Listen to your intuition. Oh, those dogs. Don't listen to your ego monster. Trust in your intuition. I'm hearing remain in Divine Feminine energy. Remain mysterious, you know? We have the Empress. Remain in Divine Feminine energy. Oh my gosh. Don't chase. Keep attracting. Know your worth. Don't forget all the work you've done. Continue to do your, continue to work on your healing. Communication is coming. You've been through a breakthrough moment, my friend. Sometimes we don't even realize it when we've had the breakthrough, but you've ended some type of cycle here without realizing it, maybe. And this is coming, and I do feel like this person is coming towards you fear of rejection. So just keep that in mind, that they're afraid. I'm seeing the card. Keep your wits about you. That King of Swords or that King of Cups in reverse is there, and I feel advice. I do feel like this person's been doing shadow work when it comes to that energy. Anyway, I'm seeing a card. I'm going to open up to you soon. I'll be waiting for your response, because your response will, I don't remember what the card is exactly, but it is about, I'm gaining the courage to reach out to you, and I'm very excited to see what your response will be. And, sometimes we can be, really stuck in that Queen of Swords energy. So it's okay to be in that Queen of Swords energy and protect yourself, but at some point we also have to have compassion as well. And it's possible this person, needs some of your compassion. And if, you're saying they don't deserve my compassion, then that shows some unhealed things still happening, We've got the Divine Masculine on the bottom of this deck. And forgiveness. That's what I was feeling. That's what I was just saying. There comes a time where we have to let that sword down, Queen of Swords. And we truly do need to embody that Empress and show forgiveness and compassion for this person. That is interesting energy. Anyway. Divine Masculine and forgiveness, which is kind of what your reading was about. So let's see what you need to hear. What do you need to hear? I'm just going to shuffle it a few times. Well, no, I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to shuffle it until things come out. We have maturity, and that is Hierophant energy. It's 23. So I do feel like both you and this person have been maturing, spiritually maturing. And I feel we have reparenting yourself here too. So it's possible that both of you needed, to mature and grow and evolve before coming back together, and maybe even reparenting yourself. That could be something that you're doing. You could be doing a lot of inner childhood healing. As a lot of counterparts realize that a lot of the triggers are from, childhood wounds. It could be that this person, maybe both of you didn't have the best role models as parents. Maybe that got projected into this connection. Anyway, I'm going to read this Reparenting Yourself card. To me, that screams inner child healing. And we also have the Rainbow Receiver on the bottom. Actually, I need to read that to you as well. Reparenting yourself. Free yourself from the past so you are able to give and receive love in the present. So it could have been that you both had childhood wounds preventing you from giving and receiving love. Like maybe you were giving. Like I said, maybe this person didn't know how to give back. I'm just going to go to a next part. My crystal ball fell down. The one that's holding up the phone. Let me just... There we go. Where was I? So this is 25, which equals 7. And it's on page 61, which equals 7. So 77 could be symbolic. Some of the most difficult things to let go in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, these old wounds can block us and hold us back or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in our relationships. Naturally, I'm hearing Ripple Effect by Scotty Hellman. We're just drowning in our parents' history. It's not really about you and it's not really about me. We're just drowning in our parents' history. So please, can we try something new? Breaking cycles. Because I want something with you. Naturally, we all know that it is impossible to change what happened in the past. Maybe you have tried resolving the issue with the person or the people concerned. Or maybe you aren't even sure what actually is weighing you down. Many people assume that childhood wounds only arise after serious mistreatment, such as violence in the home. But the truth is, it's often the less dramatic things that leave the greatest impression. Something like a parent being stuck in hospital on your birthday, or a sibling who always did better than you at school. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing The Breakfast Club, where Allison is talking to the jock, and he said they're all complaining about their parents, and he said, what about you? And she was crying, and he's like, is it bad? And she said, yeah. And he's like, well, what is it? And she said, they ignore me. And that's like childhood, like that's a thing that a lot of us have, sadly, is that neglect wound. Anyway. So I feel like this connection, there needed to be Six of Cups healing. Both of you needed to look at some of the patterns, inherited from your parents. And I think it's also helpful for us to look at why we're being triggered. Like, earlier today, I was making jokes all day about feeling old. I went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor was like, so what's happening is your eyes are blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, you mean I'm like, is that just your nice way of telling me that I'm getting old? And I laughed. And, my kids made a joke about me getting glasses and being old. And then my partner said something. And I started crying. And I was like, how dare you call me old? I had just been called old by several people. And I was letting it trigger me. And I thought about it. Why he felt so bad. And it was like, it wasn't you. I said, it has to do with me. My reaction has to do with me. Anyway, so it's possible, that you need to reflect on some of the wounds that were being triggered. I think you already have. I'm looking at a divine feminine, who's matured. But I do think that childhood wounding and maturing was important for this connection. Anyway, and then we have this beautiful card here, which I'm going to leave your reading off with this card. And it's the Rainbow Reviver, and it's 24, which is the energy of, love, lover's energy 6. But it's also giving me the energy of, you being in that energy where everything you need is within you. Therefore, you are attracting in rainbows. You're attracting in miracles. So let's look at it. Maybe you were swinging today with your inner child. I was talking in another reading about connecting with your inner child, and today I was on a swing, and I took a video of myself on the swing. Anyway, feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. We all need a little lift from time to time, and a Rainbow Reviver is a great way to put a smile on your face. When you are single, the rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable. If you are in a relationship and the challenges of life, as I was reading, Spirit was like, look down. I'll read you that card next, or I'll talk to you about that card next. If you are in a relationship and the challenges of life have worn you down a little, the rainbow will brighten your day. You can give yourself a Rainbow Reviver anytime, and it only takes a minute. How interesting. First, take a nice deep breath, exhale fully, and and get present in your body and in the moment. Then imagine a rainbow with its 7 rich, luminous colors. Paint the picture flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra. Picture the rainbow flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra on top of your head, filling you up until you overflow, allowing it to wash over the surface of you as well. Then affirm to yourself, this rainbow is cleansing, uplifting, and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy. I don't know why, but I'm seeing the Care Bears. Anyway. You have drawn this card today because your angels and your spirit guides would like you to use this simple technique whenever you need a cosmic hug. They even suggest you put a picture of a rainbow on your mobile phone, computer, or in your wallet to remind you of this lovely technique, because life gets busy and it's easy to forget that help is at hand. Drink in the soothing, healing, and uplifting energy of the rainbow as often as you like. You can't overdo it. That's good. Because I have a drinking problem. I'm kidding. I do have a drinking problem, but it's good that you can't overdose on the rainbow because I'm going to try this. Anyway, and here we have resolving conflict. This reading is very interesting. So to me, it feels like you are, remember your person's energy, feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold because they don't have your energy anymore. And I do see this person coming in wanting a second chance. And remember how I was talking about the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups? There's a pivotal point in the journey where the masculine comes back and they're looking for that Queen of Cups energy. And you will know if you're ready for this because you will be in that Empress, Queen of Cups energy. You won't have your sword up ready to fight, you know. You won't be protecting your pentacle because you're going to be in the energy of unconditional love. I'm feeling called to mention the song I Hope You're Happy by Blue October. I was listening to it today, and I used to listen to it a couple years ago, or a year ago, whenever it was. And I used to not understand it, and now I understand it. It's about unconditional love. It says, I hope you're happy, even if you're not mine. So anyway, I do feel like this is someone who needs that Empress, unconditional, loving energy, because we do have resolving conflict. And remember the Judgment card. There's a conflict, the Justice, the Judgment. There's a conflict here that wants to be resolved. Remember Ace of Wands, the candle. That person is going to be making a move towards you. And, you know, if you're still in Queen of Swords energy, or you're still in the energy of, they want my compassion, well, they can suck it. That means that there's still some healing that you need to do, that maybe you're not ready for this yet. But anyway, and underneath that, we have worthiness. So it's almost like you needed to realize and tap into your own worthiness before this could happen. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. But I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will be here tomorrow with another reading, and I'll see you then. Take care of yourselves, my divine feminines. Not talking about gender. I'm so proud of you. The energy in this reading is beautiful. I'm very proud of you. Keep doing the work. Keep doing it. Keep working it. It works if you work it. I don't know why I'm saying that. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.